Hello, friends, family, and fellow Americans, also YouTube community. What's going on, everybody? Well, today I got an unboxing, so I stopped over at my local music store and picked up a few things because of my unboxing. First off, I had to pick up a set of bass strings, yes. And if you see the price, $24.95 that's on this package, I paid $10. Also picked up a few other things, 5 of them to be exact. I want to try these with plain bass. Now these are kind of a little bit larger than a normal guitar pick, and they also have what almost feels like a piece of sandpaper that is on the pick, which are these heavy cool picks. As you can see here, they're kind of about the same size as a normal pick, but a little bit bigger for holding it in your hand. Also, you have 3 sides to use instead of just one. So I picked up a few of these, and now I try them out with plain bass. So let's get to the unboxing. All right, so ta-da! Here she is, a very, very large FedEx box. So you know the person who shipped this probably ended up spending $30 for the fucking carton itself. So, and then shipping on top of it. So let's see what it is. I still have a package that needs to go out, and the person that is waiting for it, I apologize for not shipping it out. I just want to make that clear right now. These boxes here are fucking huge and cost a fortune to ship. Now, the problem with these boxes here, and I've got a couple of them, is the height and the thickness of the box. So they measure it out. It costs quite a bit to ship. That's why I haven't sent out the one that I have waiting for somebody, is because I need to get a box that's smaller. Plus, it's going to be filled with packing material if I use one of these boxes as well. So I kind of like using the ones that are for the size of that box. Yeah, steroids. Fucking unreal. All right, now the person that I got this guitar from, it's a bass guitar, was told by the shipper, which is FedEx, that they have to remove the guitar strings from the guitar, all right, before shipping. Now, I don't recommend doing this, depending on how much tension is on the neck, which I'm a little bit worried about this, and from the truss rod, because bass strings pull on that truss rod or that neck quite a bit. I'm worried about the neck a little bit right now, so I'm a little bit hesitant of opening this thing up. Now, anytime you get a guitar shipped to you from a warehouse, the manufacturer, whatever, they have the guitar strings on them, but they're kind of like tuned down a little bit. That's the right way of doing it. This is not. Also, I got on a strap with it. I really don't care, but oh well. Now, the seller basically said that this thing was brand new. He bought it for his kid. The kid showed no interest in it. So he decided to put it up on eBay. Now he said that there was some scratching on the pick guard, which that I could see, but here's the thing about the pick guard. The scratching is not in the pick guard. You want to know why? The pick guard still has its plastic on it, so the scratching is in the plastic coating. Now, looking at this thing, not bad, pretty nice. No dings, no chips, candy apple red. No cracking in the pocket. Now, one thing I wanted to see is One thing I was worried about is something going on with this neck because there's no strings on it. There is not. This is the Squier with the gold writing inside, or the gold paint inside of the black lines. Oops, that wasn't me. I swear, that was the popping. So this is supposed to be an Affinity, made in China. Go figure. And yeah, once I swear to God, that wasn't me. That was the wrapping. So removing the plastic, and the pick guard is brand new. Unreal. Nuts feel good. Surprised the person who bought this remembered to take the plastic off the tops of the pick guards, or the pickups. So again, this thing is like brand fucking new. Fretboard's a little dry, so I am going to have to do something with that. I might change out this nut. No, wait a minute. The nut's bone. It's not plastic. There you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Frets are good. They just need to be polished a little bit. See how straight this thing is when I start setting up. One thing I noticed, which is kind of nice, instead of the fret markers being on the fretboard, the fret marker is right between the fretboard and the neck. So you have a little bit of a white dot that's right between the fretboard and the neck. Almost can't even tell they're there. Neck feels, I mean, the Ibanez that I have has a thinner neck. This neck feels a little bit wider, a little bit thicker. There she is. Candy apple red. Squier. P-Bass. Affinity, I believe they called it. So, yeah. Not bad at all. Hasn't been dropped. Has not been dropped. So that's it, folks. You know, just a little bit of an unboxing here. I figured I've been doing a lot of playing bass a lot, and the other bass that I have is active. Well, it's got the 3-band equalizer on it, which makes it active because there's a 9-volt battery in there. So I wanted one that had this pickup configuration instead of having the big humbucker that's on the other one, and not active, because I noticed when I adjust the equalizer, because it's not just a subtle change on the equalizer of the guitar, it makes a big difference on the software or the amplifier I'm using, and kind of have to compensate between the two of them. So yeah, that's it. Put it on the stand, get my strings on it, throwing these away, probably the original ones that came with the guitar. And I'm going to have fun